Hi there, welcome to another update, another vinyl update video. I'm going to move you slightly closer. There we are. I picked up all the vinyl that I'm going to show you at my local thrift store in the city where I live. Normally, the last couple of months, uh, since it reopened, I have not found anything worthwhile there, and now I've found some interesting stuff. Let's just say that I tend to pick up stuff that I'm like, what the hell is that? Um, that's there, a lot of it. And then there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, okay, I like that and I want to hear it more, or that could be interesting. So that's what I have here. I also have CDs. I said I forgot last video. Well, they're here. Um, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to show you every CD that I pick up because then the videos would be like an hour long, sort of. But I'm going to show you the highlights. CDs that are really, really good or CDs that are just like really weird. So I'm going to show you those. Starting off with the CDs, get that out of the way. This is Fatumata Diawara with Fatu. This is an African singer. That's her. And this is pretty good. It's like folky African music. Um, it has that African vibe to it. And this is really, really interesting and really good. It came out in 2011. So that's a good one. The next one was, I saw it, I just needed to grab it. Yeah, Kirby Triple Deluxe soundtrack. I have no idea what this actually is. It's game music, obviously, from the Kirby games. It's officially Nintendo licensed. You got a little fold-out booklet, and yeah, it's got. Let's see. There's a lot of tracks on here. 49 tracks are on here, and it's all game music. But I don't know if they're from specific games or not. It should be in the booklet, but it's not really. But yeah, picking up when I'm leaving behind Kirby music, I don't think so. And if you look on Discogs, this one goes for, I think the cheapest is about 15 euros. I paid a buck for it. Then we have this one. This is Nobody Beats the Drum. Beats work. This is, if you're not from Holland, chances are you will not know this. But Nobody Beats the Drum is a Dutch electronic group, and I don't know which song they had off of this album that became a small hit, but it's pretty cool. Here's the guys. Like it's the sample based, beat heavy electronic music. So this is pretty damn interesting. This I just had to pick up. This is Dead Can Dance with Toward the Within. Toward the Within. It's on 4AD. And it came out in 1994. It's a live album. It's beautiful. I'm not that huge into Dead Can Dance anymore, but this is, wow, really, really beautiful music. Um, I don't think it's like just a live show with some of their best hits. It's actually a live show with a common theme. So, Toward the Within, Dead Can Dance didn't have that one. Next one, I just have to pick up. It's bad. It's not that good. but I had to show it. It's the Mortal Kombat soundtrack. Um, yeah, this is the original Mortal Kombat, I think 1995 movie, and it's got lots of electronic techno music and some heavy metal, like a really heavier sort of metal. Um, what you got is, and it's got industrial stuff on here. So you got Fear Factory, you got KMFDM, you got Typo Negative, Napalm Death, Bile, GZR, Geezer, I guess is how you pronounce that. Then you have Orbital, Utah Saints, Psycho Sonic, which basically is Josh Wink, and then you have Tracy Lords. Tracy Lords. She does techno, I guess. Um, it has some good tracks, but overall it's cheesy. But it's the Mortal Kombat soundtrack. I had to pick that up. Up next, this is Archive with Landinium. No, it's Landinium. Landinium. Um, where are we? Here we are. Archive, they're a trip hop group, UK based trip hop group, more featuring hip hop sounds. Um, but actually good. It's not, the best trip hop out there. It's not Massive Attack, or it's not Lamb, or you know them. I forget. They're not that good, but they're good enough. So this is Archive, Landinium. Then we got this one, Mano di Bango, African Soul. This is a French compilation, and this is good. I knew him from Soul Makossa, which is on here. That was funky. And he did a lot of like mid 60s beat type or Afro beat type music, but this is more Afro funk / Afro beat. The funkier stuff is the best, I have to say. So Mano di Bango, African Soul. Had to pick that up. Next two, and the last two actually, they surprised me. I was like, okay, these are actually good. This is Glen Henderson. The album is called This Wild Willing. Comes with, it's one of those fold out thingies, and the booklet is in there. I'm not going to take it out. It's on Anti Records. That's the reason why I picked it up. I didn't know Glen Henderson. Didn't. But Anti Records, I know. Tom Waits is on Anti Records, so I had to pick this up, and I'm glad I did. Glen Henderson is the, I believe, singer of the band The Frames, an Irish group. And this is singer-songwriter / folk music, but dark, like really, really freaking dark, and it's really good. Check it out. This one came out in 2019, so it's a rather newish album. And the last one that I got also came out in 2019, and that's John Ritter, Fever Breaks. Again, digipack with a booklet. Not gonna take that out. This, when I heard the first track, I was like, I don't know. It's singer-songwriter, but it's more country and Americana and not really my kind of music. And then the song started to flow, and I was like, okay, this is actually really, really good. So John Ritter, Fever Breaks. Those are the CDs that I enjoyed, I listened to, and I thought you needed to check out. It's already 10 minutes, see? Now on to the vinyl. There's one record I'm not going to show you because, well, the person in question that will get it has seen a picture of it. But I don't want to explain myself why I picked it up. I picked it up for some VCLT that I will be shipping out soonish. Or have already shipped out in the meantime. I don't know when this will be uploaded. So I'm not going to show you one record. Some of the others might end up in the VCLT package that I'm going to send. First up, music from different parts of the world parts that you don't hear music from that often. I have not heard any of these, so it could be really good or really, really bad. This is a album. I have no clue what it's called. I believe on Discogs it goes under the name of Usque Pantalone. Usque Pantalone. But the person in question is this one. This is Lipe Verna, Lipe Verna, and Slatki Gre. Slatki Gre. This is Lipe Verna, I guess. She's Yugoslavian. Or at the time it was still Yugoslavia. It's not Yugoslavia anymore. It's the Slovakian Republic. I don't know. But this is why I picked it up. Bad Photoshop from the former Eastern Bloc. And that's not how you hold a guitar. So yeah, this is labeled as pop, I guess. I don't know. It could be horrendous. I think it will be horrendous. But hey, I needed it, I guess. Up next is Dimension Costeña, Fiesta de Palo de Mayo. Fiesta de Palo de Mayo. Palo de Mayo. My Spanish is horrendous. This is a Nicaraguan band. And I had no clue what this was. So I decided, yeah, let's give it a shot. This came out in 85, I believe. It's on the KKLA label. Dutch pressing. There's other pressings as well. There's no date. There's a date when it was recorded. Started in September 1985 and ended in November 1985. So it could be 85, 86 when this was published. But yeah, this is South American music. I don't, salsa maybe? I don't know. It looked interesting. Dimension Costeña. Next one I had to pick up. This I saw years ago and left it behind. Did pick up another album by this particular group. Left this one behind. Because at the time I didn't know who they were. Now I do know. This is Jabula. Jabula. And here it says South African music in Dutch. South African music. This is Jabula in Amsterdam. And as you can see, this is music that was released during the height of the apartheid regime in South Africa. And it's very much music that fights oppression and fights apartheid. It's not really, it's still like very topical, but the whole apartheid thing, that word does exist, but it's not part of our world anymore, I guess. But yeah, this is African music, South African music. I don't know if this is any good, this album, but the other album I have by them, that's funky. It's just Afro funk, but slightly different than Fela Kuti and stuff like that. This came out on a label called AABN, the Anti-Apartheid Movement Netherlands. That's the translation of the label. And it's a cool album, probably. I'm really looking forward to this one. Another African music. I have some African music, actually. This is originally from, no idea, 85? Or sorry, 58? Is this 1965. Okay, I have no clue. This is Misalupa. And the Misalupa and Congolese folk songs. I have no idea if this is. It's by Le Troubadour du Roi Badouin. That's who did it. Okay. So this is just African folk music from Congo. It's on Philips. So I don't know if this is any good, but we'll see. Next, debut album, electronic new age, blah blah music. I don't know, but I had to pick it up again. This is John Kerr with Cathedral. The album cover is amazing. I don't know if this is hypnosis. I don't think so, but it's hypnosis-esque. And no, hypnosis didn't do it. The illustration is by a guy called Fred Kramer. It's released in Holland, this one. It's on the the Dureco label, but also the Woodpecker Records. They have the logo there. That's a cool logo. It is, like I said, new age, ambient, electronic music from 1983. And the back basically made me want to pick this up. Look at those synths. So this could be interesting. It could be a total disaster. Then some jazz. This is the Jonah Jones Quartet with Jumping with Jonah. This is originally on, where is it? It's here. Capital, there you are. This is a re-release, an undated re-release, probably 70s or 80s. I found more reissues like this one. Basically has reissued by Delta Haarlem Holland on it. So I've not heard this, but it's jazz. It says it's kind of swing. So I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I had to pick that up. Up next, I got 5 more, including this one. This is Miriam Machebe. Sorry. RTA release. A French release. I don't know what year this is from. I don't know the original title. All I know is Miriam Makeba, and it's Yuma Sakela who conducted it. African music, once again. Again, I believe South African music. But yeah, Miriam Makeba. On to a record that I picked up because didn't recognize it, and it turned out I didn't have it. Second album by this particular group, The Love Unlimited. This is under the influence of The Love Unlimited. Very wide production, very wide wrote most of, if not all of the songs. And I love The Love Unlimited. It's on Philips. And this is good soul music, funk. I believe this is from '73, if I'm not mistaken, so this is before the whole disco thing, but I had to pick that up. Next, it's a beat up, trashed sleeve, because it's a former library copy, but I had to have it. I had to pick this up. Why? Because it's what is the original name? Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yes, this is the Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo soundtrack. This is released in Germany under the Electric Boogaloo title, not Breaking 2. But the Breaking soundtrack, I used to have that wasn't that good. But I'm really looking forward to this one. This is on Polydor. You got Ollie and Jerry. You got Firefox. You got George Kranz. You got more Ollie and Jerry. You got Steve Don. You got Carolyn Towns. You got Midway. You got Mark Scott. You got, again, Firefox and Rax and Riches. Star-studded. No, but I just need this. This is something I need to buy and I need to hear. If you've not seen Breaking or Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo, it was at the height of breakdance music, but it's trash. The music, I don't know, but the movie was not that good. Fun, but not that good. Up next, I had to pick these up. These are have to pick up records. They were $1 each. So, Demiola Casino, some jazz fusion. 1978. It's on CBS, Dutch pressing, but labeled as European pressing because there was only one pressing, and that's the Dutch one for Europe. So yeah, Demiola. I don't think I need to talk about him a little longer. Same goes for the next artist. I had to pick this up. Even though his previous albums that I picked up ended up being sold because I didn't quite like it, but I need to hear it. This is The Pretender by Jackson Browne. Original US pressing, if I'm not mistaken, on Asylum Records. It comes in the original inner sleeve. And here we have the record in question. Jackson Browne. Singer-songwriter. Everybody knows him. A lot of you love him. A lot of you don't love him. That's how it goes. So that's my update. It's 20 minutes, 22 minutes. Yikes, that's a long video. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you soon, hopefully. Bye-bye.